Welcome to Student Voices, authentic conversations on making connections with Indigenous students. I am so proud of the students that I was able to meet with. I want to introduce this film and talk about the enlightened opportunity that I had just to be on campus, to meet students from various backgrounds and various paths and journeys that got them to college and are getting them through college. I learned a lot. I have developed a deep appreciation and a deep love for students of all ages. I was able to interview 18 years old, just out of high school, being first year, all the way to 50 years old. And I realized that through this experiment, that there is a range of different student criterias, which I will list at the end of this film. And I hope you take away some of the things I've learned from being on campus and interviewing students. So enjoy.
Okay, I'm Aniston Hanks. I am a first year and I'm majoring in nursing.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I'm Charlize King, and I'm a first year undergrad. I am majoring in ecology and evolutionary biology, and I am Navajo from the Navajo, yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
We're both Navajo.
Oh, you're both Navajo. Okay. So when, as first year, how was your transition from high school to college? Was it hard?
Yeah, I'd say
I say
so. Yeah.
it's hard because, well, I grew up in the city, but I feel like I have a more understanding with, like, I thought I'd be with the city, but there is a whole cultural shock, and it feels sometimes lonely being here. I don't know. It's a very,
It's so
difficult.
Big, right?
Yeah. And like, I feel like as a native, like grew up on the reservation too. Like, we're very family orientated, so like being here by ourselves is kind of like hard in a way because like we're always like, oh, family this, family that, and now it's just like, oh shoot, what do I have to do for myself? Like all of this stuff.
So do you feel there's career advisors that are kind of guiding you or not around as much? Who's guiding you more? Like your peers, career advisors, or outside people?
I feel like it's
Myself.
yeah, and just our
Friends. Yeah, we haven't really taken. We do take advantage, but like we haven't really gotten the time to take advantage of the resources right now because like we just came from high school and like when you're in high school, like obviously they kind of like barely teach you, but they do prepare you for college, but like not enough in a sense of a way for the cultural here, the differences here.
Are you both on scholarships or have scholarships?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that's meeting your need, or do you still have to come up with extra funds to cover books or housing or food?
Still having to come up with extra.
Yeah.
And do you have part-time jobs or full-time jobs or any internships that you know about? As first-year freshmen, do you feel overwhelmed with all the information that's being presented to you?
Yes. It's a lot. It's a lot to take compared to high school.
I can't imagine. Yeah, so because it's a culture shock. How important do you think career counseling or mentorship would be for you during your transition and then going through this first year?
I feel like it would help a lot, just because like before my parents helped me like to find a job like during the summer, and then like now I'm just like I don't know what to do because like they have like different websites and like apps that you have to go on to like find a job to do internships. I'm just like, where do I find these things? And I'm like sometimes they don't even guide us or like how to like write a cover letter or like to do the job applications, and you have to basically just find it on your own, which I think could be very difficult because like there's like so many, and like I don't know, and like some people, like for me, I tried to apply it on the Handshake app or whatever, and no one responded back to me, and I was just like,
well, I'm still trying to figure out is everything, and especially with adulthood, just like a wave, like a big wave, right when I came here.
Yeah. So a space like this, we're at the Native American Student Association Center. Do you feel comfort here?
Yeah, definitely. Because I feel like whenever we need help too, we can just go to those guys that are in the office and they'll try to like help us. Because I know, I forgot her name, but she's like, Maria.
She's
She helped us out a lot with finding like some scholarships, and she also like offered us some jobs, and like she posts it on her Instagram account too, or she'll send it to us individually if we ever need it.
Yeah, she is super supportive because like I was going through going through some challenges like mentally and like with school financial reasons, and I went to her and she really helped. Like she really kind of like when I went to her, I was less overwhelmed, and like the support here is very important, and I'm glad it's here.
So you get to meet other people here as well to make friends.
Yeah.
Because you're away from your friends now.
Yeah.
Do you feel employers that do they come here, or do you even connect with them at all, like career fairs?
Oh, career fairs. I remember I've been to one at the Bear Down building, but I heard about it like last minute. It was like almost over, and I was like, oh shoot. Yeah, but other than that, like I don't think they come here.
They don't come here. There's only at career fairs I see them. But with like career fairs, like it's like hard to take time outside of classes, outside of homework and study to be able to do that.
Yeah, and I feel like I do it like in the middle of the day when like everyone's in class and everything, and like I don't even have time to go.
If you see an employer on campus, let's say from Intel or like myself, I'm from Vanguard, which is like a financial firm, and you see somebody like me who's Indigenous, does that give you some comfort and make you excited that, wow, there's natives that work at these large firms?
Yeah. I think I'd probably be more comfortable going up to you.
Yeah, if it's a sense of like some familiarity, because when you see someone in that field, like it gives you courage to go up to them. Because when you see someone like not like, I want to say like being discriminative, but like when you see someone that's like not like the same color as you, and like those higher, like especially big firms, it can be terrifying. It can be terrifying. It can be discouraging, especially with, I don't know.
No, representation is what they call it, where it's more comforting to see people that look like you representing companies on campus, and a lot of companies are starting to go in that direction, so that it makes it easier for you to talk about everything from the culture at the company or the diversity, equity, inclusion at companies. Now, just last question: do you have any thoughts or helpful tips for any employers or career advisors to help students like yourself succeed going forward as you get into your sophomore, junior, senior year?
That's a good question, because I would say like for them to be more like open-minded and just be more a little lenient on the freshmen, because especially as we freshmen are going through the semester. But I would say like on the freshman part too, like some of us don't even have time to like, or the mental strength or like the well-being to really like focus on that too, like adding on the list. There's like a billion things.
Yeah, there's a lot. Like I noticed, I saw the bulletin board out there, and it's a bulletin board that has so many flyers, so many information. I bet your brains are like that.
Yeah, very overstimulated.
Yes.
Overstimulating the brain.
Okay, well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, my name is Eldon. I'm a first year. My major is neuroscience and cognitive science.
Awesome. So, and you are a first year,
Yeah.
right?
Well, yes and no. I'm a first year at U of A, but I did have college experiences from NAU and college campus.
Okay.
That was pre-COVID.
Okay.
Yeah, so I know like how the college thing is.
So you're returning back to school.
Yeah. But just first year because I'm starting a new major and I know my career goals are. So yeah.
Okay. So how's the transition from pre-COVID to now into this new school?
To me, it's way different than how I was at NAU, because here professors are more, they know the criteria of like the new technology, new incoming freshmen, and I kind of see it personally. And compared to like NAU and the community campus back home, it was more like ego statistic kind of, like they were just like do this, no help, no guidance. But here at U of A, they're like, if you have any questions, feel free to come during class, after class, or office hours. And I've been using that a lot, and it's more like a personal connection than how it was at NAU and back home on the community campus.
That's with your professors?
Yeah, professors.
How about career advisors? Do you meet with any career advisors?
Personally, no, I don't meet with them. But if I do have questions, I kind of ask the professors more, because I can get a better understanding, and as well as like just more of a guidance. But I kind of know on top of the head like how things are supposed to be done. Just
where do you go for information on internships or future jobs in your career that you're wanting to go into?
Like right now for my neuroscience class, neuroscience 195B, they always have professors like every week that do research-based stuff, and then they always tell us, we're glad to take freshmen because this is a learning curve, and from our experience, they were like, we know how it is to get accepted and not accepted and wanted to pursue your career advancement. So those are really helpful. And just as of today, I talked to one of the like the head director of neuroscience, and he said to email him and to see if they can try to work with me and get my schedule in and see if I can get like a shadow internship to see how mice are dissected, flies, and all those types of stuff, types of research, in a way.
So does the school that you're in, do they hold career fairs, or have you
Yeah.
been to a career fair on campus?
I have not been to a career fair just because I've been stuck with a lot of work right now. But I've been to a career fair, and I did get a little bit of like brochures, kind of. Yeah. So.
My name is Bernaya. I'm from the White Mountain Apache tribe, and I'm majoring in psychology.
Awesome. Okay.
My name's Renee. I'm from the White Mountain Apache tribe, and I'm undecided right now.
Okay. Well, you are both freshmen. Are you staying in the dorm?
Yeah.
And what was your transition like from high school to college?
It was pretty easy because I was here for like 6 weeks during the summer, and so I took classes, and I feel like that really helped. That really helped me transition from being like having to go to school from like 8 to 2, and then now like kind of like adjusting.
So it wasn't a big culture shock for you?
I guess just seeing that, like, I guess all the different kind of like ethnicities. Like back home, you only see brown skin, but here you see like all different kinds of people from different backgrounds.
How is it for you? Did you do the summer program too?
No, I didn't do summer.
Okay. Do you feel it's important for career advisors to know where you came from, as in your background?
Yeah, just to kind of like understand, like it's like sometimes it's not as easy for, I guess, people living on the reservation to get like to have those resources. Like as for someone who lives in the city and could go like a couple blocks down the street and go to an office, rather we have to travel hours to like even talk to someone in that position.
So a place like this cultural center, have you found comfort in a place like this cultural center?
Yeah, I think I have.
How have the staff here helped you?
I have a peer mentor, so she works in NASA too, so I meet with her like every week, and she helps guide me and give me resources.
Okay, so you have a peer mentor, you said?
Yeah.
And what grade level is your peer mentor?
I think she's
This is year.
second?
Yeah.
A second year.
Or second or third year, probably peer mentors. So that's been very helpful. Okay, how about you?
I guess they just giving me a place to go.
How about faculty, like advisors, or maybe even an employer like myself that is from home? Like that maybe, is that more comfortable to talk to somebody like myself?
For me, it would be easier just because I feel like they kind of understand like how like it was growing up on the reservation rather than someone who like grew up in the city and is like trying to understand. Like them, they like you would have an understanding of what it was like and how there's not many resources and stuff like that. And it's kind of like you try to like make it to where we understand it.
How about you? Is it more comforting to see somebody like me instead of having to talk to someone at a career fair?
Yeah, because I've met with like my academic advisor too, and I didn't really say much to her. But then when I visited my peer mentor the next day, like she helped me. Like I don't know, she just helped me more than my advisor did.
Okay, so
My name's Austin. I'm a first year. I'm going for automotive tech, and I am Navajo.
My name is Colton Gordo, and I'm a sophomore in college. I'm majoring in construction technology, and I'm also Navajo.
thank you. And you both go to UNM Gallup?
Yeah.
UNM Gallup.
And how long have you guys been at that campus?
I've been over there for like 2 years now. 2 years in the construction.
This is my third month at UNM Gallup.
Okay. So, do you feel a lot of support in your major? Like, for example, in construction, do you get support from career advisors or professors or people at your school?
Yeah, I get a lot of support from my instructors mostly. They always tell me what are my plans after finishing my associate's degree. They give me like a list of jobs where to go. Like in Albuquerque, there's Intel. Then over here in Gallup, by Yamato, there's a company called Arviso Construction. And then there's some more in Gallup too. I forgot what this companies are called, but yeah, they really help you out a lot.
Do you go to school from home or are you in a dorm?
From home.
Yeah, I go to school from home too.
And do you plan on staying close to home when you graduate?
No, not really. I plan like traveling. Like that place in Intel, that construction, business. They make you go travel everywhere around the world. So that's what I'll be doing.
Yeah, I don't plan on staying around here too because the town is like so small and jobs are like limited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you done any internships, Colton?
No.
Do you guys both have jobs or no jobs?
No jobs.
No jobs as of right now.
If you were to be offered an internship or a work study situation from employers, would you take it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll take
Do you find that might be very beneficial in learning like construction or learning automotive?
it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And as a sophomore or as a freshman, do you find any type of opportunities like that when you talk to your professors or your career advisors?
Not really.
Yeah. Same here. Not really. Even though I go to them like every day, ask them for help, but they never bring up anything about it.
Yeah.
So because some companies they offer summer internships for students to learn, or some of them have job shadowing where you can shadow them
Oh yeah.
and learn additional ways to better your skills. Now,
I first want to say thank you for being here. I show that you are all winners, and that's what the students look for. You are winners, you are sponsors, you are mentors, as well as families are so important to our Indigenous youth, our Indigenous people. As I mentioned, 18 plus to 50 years old students. Not all are traditional students that came straight from high school into college. Some had young families. I was able to meet with one with a young son that was just born 7 weeks ago. Some are first gen, some have a military background and then decided to continue on into a 4 year degree using their GI Bill. Some had returned to school after COVID or returned to school after raising a family, returning to school after hardship or having to take care of their parents. Many others had different factors that they identified with that came from going through a 2 year community college versus straight into a 4 year community college. So, as you get to know our Indigenous people, please be open minded that they come from all backgrounds, that internships should not just be limited to a certain demographic, that it should be open to all ages, all backgrounds, all experiences, and all walks of life. The biggest thing after they opened up to me was that representation was huge. They were all happy to have somebody like me speaking to them about college, about career paths, about how to set up their resume and how to get through an interview. And then many of them, having gone through hardships, had to be their own personal cheerleader. Yes, they had families, but they had to have that innate drive within themselves. They had to push themselves. They had to see a different way of life for themselves. So I feel like having a professional representation as a career advisor or in an employer space, very important to look up to as role models to. I again love visiting with Indigenous students. I was able to meet with them at their student organizations, at their weekly meetings, and at one point I was able to do a hula dancing while I was doing my interviewing. At another, I was able to talk with them during a powwow. So please be open-minded on getting involved in the culture, getting involved in their student organization, and sometimes just pop up. And that's what I did. I just popped up without even making an appointment and just kind of made myself known and said, "Hey, I'm here for you. And I'm from this company. And I'm also representing this organization. I'm here for you." And they just enjoyed it. And many of them just love having support, having mentors, having sponsors, having people there winning and pushing them through and just loving on them. So thank you so much. Thank you for the support. And I hope that you do have questions for our students. And good luck on campus.